everyone, welcome to the National Museum of the Philippines virtual tour where we can find all the famous and original artworks of our national artists. We are the Group 1 and today we will help you to explore the arts and the artists of the Philippines. Hi, I'm Charmaine Capiando. You can call me Ate Cham, and I will be your tour guide for the first floor of the Philippine National Museum. So as you can see here, we have the Botong Fransisco Grand Mural paintings. National artist Carlos Modesto, also known as Botong Villaluz Fransisco, is known for his grand murals. His big break is that he won the first place of the first national exhibit of the Arts Association of the Philippines. The murals depict the Philippine struggles through history, and the murals was divided into 7 oil-on canvas painting, and the canvases measures 80 meters long. These are conjoined to depict 10 important events in the Philippine history, and collectively, it was originally titled Kasaysayan ng Maynila or History of Manila. First mural part is the Rising Philippines. So the mural titles Rising Philippines because this was narratively a Philippine history leading to the Philippine Commonwealth. And unfortunately, it was destroyed during the World War and it was recreated na lang. Second is First Mass of Limasawa. It is the most recognized cultural Filipino painting because it is fluid style, color, and composition. It reflects the most artistic interpretation of the Philippine history, customs, and tradition. Third is the Dato of Maynilad and the barter system. The first story of the left depict the trading and barter system with Chinese merchants and Arab traders. Below naman are the ethnic Filipino fishermen. It moves to Dato of Maynilad and unto the arrival of a Spaniard who brought Christianity here in the Philippines. Fourth mural is the Spanish colonization. From Rahas Sulaiman, it flows to the cross of conquest and the sword of Spanish oppression. Next is the fifth mural. It entitled The Spanish Galleon Trade, and the painting progressed to Lim Ahong and the 3 Spanish authorities, Gobernador, Friar, and General, and beside them is the galleon trade. So next is the Fransisco Balagtas. The next section was the war and truce between the France, Britain, and the short British occupation of Manila and Cavite. Amidst the Manila galleon trade is the Virgin Mary, and the panel moves to Fransisco Balagtas, where the Florante and Laura, or Malakas at Maganda, are depicted. Seventh is the Gombursa and the Husar, or Gombursa and Jose Rizal. One of the highlights of the painting is the death and execution of Gombursa. On its side are the struggles of Filipinos during the Spanish colonization, symbolized by their resistance and heroism. And the story progressed toward the revolution, where our national hero, Jose Rizal, is in despair, writes Noli Me Tangere, and around him are all the characters in his story. 8 is the Andres Bonifacio. This story is that God Jose Rizal faced the fire squad and his death ignites the revolution. The painting emphasizes KKK, which means kataas-taasan, kagalang-galangan, katipunan. The rise of Filipino patriots during the Himagsikan. Then here comes Andres Bonifacio with his valiant and glory together with the Katipuneros, and below was Bonifacio's poem. 9 is the Paris and American colonization. It depicts the story of American enters the scene with the Treaty of Paris in 1898 after Spain left, and a brief war of independence against American ensued. However, the Americans were portrayed not as conqueror but country deliverer. And the last picture is the Japanese invasion and the Commonwealth. The next story shows that Manuel Quezon with Manuel Rojas during the Commonwealth inauguration of the Philippines in 1935. Then comes the Japanese invasion of 1942. And that's the grand mural paintings of Botong Fransisco You shall proceed to your next tour guide.